Okay. Sometime it is used for substitution reaction also. Substitution reactions. Especially in organic chemistry, did you remember? We used to have methane and chlorine in presence of H nu. So we used to get methyl chloride and hydrogen chloride like this. Okay, children. So this is known as chlorination. Okay. So it is the mechanism, free radical substitution reaction. Free radical substitution reaction. Okay. When we will start organic chemistry, I will tell you why we are using free radical and substitution. Okay. So there are various type of reaction. Electrophilic addition reaction, nucleophilic addition reaction, free radical addition reaction, electrophilic elimination reaction, electrophilic substitution reaction, nucleophilic substitution reaction, free radical substitution reaction, okay, elimination reaction, rearrangement reaction. But that is not concern today. Our concern is the reaction of chlorine. So what product will be formed, okay, it depends upon chlorine. If it is excess, if chlorine is excess, okay, then okay, you can form CCl4 also. Depend upon the quantity of chlorine. This is known as monochlorination. Monochlorination. When one halogen per molecule is substituted, okay, it is known as monochlorination. Tetrachlorination, because all hydrogen is replaced. So this type of reaction is also there. Ethene, chlorine. What is monochlorination? Mono means single. It is mono, okay? Mono means single. Or chlorination means means addition of chlorine in some molecule. Introducing chlorine in some molecule is known as chlorination. So when you are adding single or whenever you are introducing one chlorine, then it is known as monochlorination. If you have introduced 4 chlorine in this molecule, so tetrachlorination. Did you understand this? Did you understand? Okay. See children, this was example of free radical substitution reaction. But see what is happening here. This is unsaturated alkene. So unsaturated alkene, more possible is for addition reaction. So actually here addition reaction will take place, children. Addition, CH2 and CH2 bond will break. Okay, what will be the process of breaking and all, everything we will discuss in organic chemistry. But okay, this Cl will be attached. Okay, so one Cl will attach here, one Cl will attach here. Okay, can you name it? Can you name this molecule? Can anybody name this molecule? Please come fast with the proper reaction. Can anybody tell this name? Anybody? Okay, I am writing the name, just you have to tell it is correct or not. Okay, 1,2. Okay, dichloro. Okay, ethane. Is it correct or not? 1,2 dichloroethane. 2 carbon is there. Is it correct? Yes. Okay. So this is some substitution reaction. This was a kind of
No.
addition. No. Who told? What happened, beta? Hello? Hello? Please respond. Hello? Please respond.
Yes, sir. Hello.
বলো সেই সেই বিরিয়ানি শেষ হলো আর
So okay, children. Okay. Next is, so it was an example of addition reaction. Okay. So this whole thing, example of addition reaction. No need to give the proof that why it is addition reaction. See, in this molecule, previously the molecular weight was less and now molecular weight is more. 2 additional chlorines are added. That's why it is addition reaction. Okay, children. And reason of bleaching and all, everything I explained you yesterday. Bleaching. reason for oxidation and bleaching. I think I explained yesterday that when chlorine react with water, it gives you HOCl and HCl, and again on long standing, okay, this molecule also decompose by giving HCl and nascent oxygen, and this nascent oxygen can be used for oxidizing property and can be used for bleaching property. Bleaching means, yeah, it will decolorize the colored material. Okay, so responsible for oxidizing and bleaching is the nascent oxygen. Okay, next, any another information? So yes, another information is there that chlorine also oxidizes number one, ferrous to ferric, again learning process, memorize it. Only this much reaction you have to learn. Ferrous to ferric, okay, sulfide to sulfate, you have to remember. Then, okay, sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide, okay, sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide, and iodine to iodate, you know formula of iodate, okay, iodate, IO3 minus. If it is IO4 minus means per iodate. So you have to remember this also. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, of course water will be there. Water will be there along with chlorine. So I will give you some reaction. You please complete the reaction. For better understanding, self-practice is also required. So I will give you some reaction. Please complete it. Please complete the reactions. Number 1, FeSO4 plus H2SO4, acidic medium. Okay, you know in acidic medium oxidation, okay, process occurs readily. So please complete the reaction. Okay, Na2 means it is sulfide. Okay, chlorine plus water. Please complete the reaction. And then is sulfur dioxide plus. Balancing is not required, only write the correct products. Okay. And fourth one is iodine plus water plus Cl2. Come on. Right? Okay, children. So I think sufficient time is given. Nothing you have to worried about. Yes, definitely. Yes, Parisa is absolutely correct. Okay, everybody is trying to give answer. Okay, give me fast. Give me fast. Only you have to notice the main thing. Okay, children. Main thing you have to notice. The main thing is, what is that? Already this, you cannot do anything to this sulfate. Okay. Only see here ferrous is there. So to this only you can change. Here you cannot do to sodium anything. Only sulfite you can change. Okay. You can convert to sulfur dioxide only. You can convert to iodine also only. They will give nascent oxygen. They will give nascent oxygen. Nascent oxygen. Did you understand, children? And accordingly that oxidation will take place. Okay. So what is the process here? Okay, let me see. Many answer has come to me. Okay. Why sulfur dioxide? Where is the possibility of sulfur dioxide, children? Where is the possibility for sulfur dioxide? Somebody has given Saptaparna Roy. Fe2O3, HOCl, SO2. Oh my God! See, the 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 answer will be, this will ferrous will be converted into ferric. So if it is converted into +3, okay, so anion is there to satisfy the positive valency. So it will become ferric sulfate. And what is the formula of ferric sulfate? Okay, this is the formula, ferric sulfate. Okay, so we have completed the work of iron and you have utilized the sulfate also. Okay, okay, and then chlorine and water and all. This ferrous to ferric is completed by this reaction only. This reaction. Okay, by this reaction. Okay, chlorine has reacted with water. They have given nascent oxygen, and nascent oxygen has taken electron from ferrous, sulfide, sulfur dioxide, iodine, and finally they are converted into, okay, and chlorine also accepted some electrons. So that's why you will get HCl, chloride. So if chlorine is accepting electrons, then only it is becoming what? Cl minus. So chlorine also accepting electron, oxygen is also accepting electron. So these are the two products. Okay. Next is what? See here, you cannot do anything to sodium. So your final product will be sodium, and sulfite will be converted into sulfate. And then hydrogen chloride. You can balance according to the requirement. Sulfur dioxide is completed into sulfur trioxide, and water is already there. Water is already there. So you know that sulfur trioxide will react with water and form what? H2SO4, isn't it? So you can give the reaction. Yes, sulfur trioxide formed. but it again reacted with water and it formed H2SO4 plus HCl is also there. Iodine to iodate. Okay, children, iodate. And then iodate and presence of H plus is there. So HiO3. This is known as iodic acid. Iodic acid plus hydrogen chloride. So these are the some important products. Any query? Any query? Saptapana Roy, did you understand your problem? Sir, please repeat third one. Okay. See third one. In third one, it is clearly written sulfur dioxide will be converted into sulfur trioxide. So see, sulfur dioxide reaction with chlorine and water. So sulfur dioxide will be converted into sulfur trioxide according to the rule. Okay, converted, and this will give you HCl. And water is already there in the system, no? Water. So you know that this is the oxide of non-metal. Sulfur trioxide is an oxide of non-metal. An oxide of non-metals are what? Acidic. Why? Because when they react with water, they give you the acid. Okay, H2SO4 they are giving. So that only I am writing. Did you understand? Did you understand? Please respond. Yes. Okay. Did you understand? Okay, some audio problem or something problem might be there. Okay. Disha Singh, one, sir, will that not be volatile? Which one? SO2. Yeah, but before leaving, because it is happening in the container. It is happening in container, okay? So in that water is there, and this sulfur dioxide, sulfur trioxide is formed inside. So okay, it will escape also, but before escaping, it will react with water. No. Okay, if you do something that it doesn't come in contact with sulfur water, then it will escape. Then it is escape. If you do something that it do not come in contact with water, then it will leave without converting into H2SO4. Simple SiSO3 will come out. Hello? Did you? Okay, now you can ask any type of problem. Okay, I will give you solution to each and everything. Don't worry at all. I'll give you solution to each and everything. Okay. Next is Okay. So our next is okay. So what is the use of chlorine? Okay. So use of chlorine is, first of all, bleaching powder. Now you can see what is happening to maintain the sanitation and all. Okay. So for that, bleaching powder is required. In paper industry also it is used. Paper, cloth. Okay. Why? First of all, you have to bleach the clothes so that it become white. Then again, if you apply color, okay. So in this uh, industries, they are required. Okay, bleaching powder for sanitation purpose and all. Got cloth. Cloth means you can use good word also. Textile industries. Textile industry. Textile industry. Okay. Uh, in extraction of gold. Extraction of gold and platinum, etc. Okay, manufacturing dyes. These all are examples you can use. Okay, drugs and organic compounds such as some important solvents are there. CCl4, carbon tetrachloride. Where the solvent where we cannot use water, we use such type of solvent. CCl4. Okay, chloroform. CHCl3. I think you know very well what is chloroform. Okay. So yes, chloroform used for what is that process is known as? Making senseless. What is correct term? What is the correct term? It is just not coming in my mind. It is used for. It is used for. Yeah, anesthesia. It is used for anesthesia. Okay. Then DDT. DDT powder. Okay. To kill insects and all, refrigerants, etc. Then yeah, for maintaining hygiene of water and all, we use chlorine. Okay, chlorinated water and all. Next is, but it produce some poisonous gases also, children. Okay, one name is COCl2. His name is phosgene. Remember this. People generally ask. It is frequently asked in question. Phosgene. COCl2. Phosgene. It is poisonous gas. And one more gas is there, which is used by police to maintain huge crowd and all. Okay, that is known as tear gas. Tear gas, CCl3 dot NO2. This is known as tear gas. Tear gas. Okay. Tear gas. What is the use of COCl2? It is used in some polymers industries and all. It is used. Okay. But you just, I am trying to say that it is a poisonous gas. There are many poisonous gases which are, after producing some material, that material is useful, but that gas is poisonous. Did you remember in last week, I think Visakhapatnam, poisonous gas was released. It was also a polymer making industry. One poisonous gas was there. So poisonous gases are there, but they are useful for us, but their products are useful. So this is tear gas. Now tear gas is a very important tool in controlling the crowd and all. Okay, children. Anyhow, one more gas is there. Okay, that gas name is Cl, CH2, CH2, then sulfur, CH2, CH2, and then Cl. This is one gas. This is also a gas, very poisonous gas. It is also a poison. Okay. Mustard gas. Mustard gas. So this is regarding the use of chlorine. Okay, children, and important chemical reaction of chlorine. Yes. So now let us move to the hydrogen chloride molecule. Okay, hydrogen chloride molecule. Today is, I think, today is what? Today is Thursday or Friday? Friday. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to do all objective question based on group 17. Okay. Can anybody tell me, Saptaparna Roy, could you please tell me the syllabus of this Sunday or Monday? Roy, could you please tell me the syllabus? Complete 17 is coming or? Okay. Yeah. In chat only you can tell me the syllabus. So children, tomorrow we'll do objective problems based on 17. So what about hydrogen chloride? This is also a very important molecule, hydrogen chloride. Friday on till interhalogen compounds. Okay. So we have completed interhalogen compounds. So hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride, children. Okay, right. So hydrogen chloride. Can you do its preparation? Any reaction? Did you remember? During preparation of chlorine gas, I told you, yes, you can use NaCl and it require only H plus. So you can supply H plus from H2SO4. Okay. Little bit high temperature, 420 Kelvin, isn't it? So you can get NaHSO4. NaHSO4 plus HCl. Okay, this is volatile. Now it can escape. Okay, children, it can escape. Next is, again, if you react, okay, NaHSO4. Now see, this molecule is again having acidic hydrogen. So if you react with more NaCl, okay, little bit, not little bit means 823 Kelvin. See, to remove this hydrogen, you required more temperature. That's why I told you to remove that other H from sulfuric acid is very difficult. Okay, so then you will get Na2SO4, and because temperature is very high, so as soon as HCl gas form, it will escape. Okay, children. So you have to remember this reaction. Okay. Next is properties. So for properties, we can say that first of all, it is colorless. Then it is having pungent smelling. Okay. Next, what? Easily liquefiable. Liquefy easily. Okay, easily liquefy. Okay, due to dipole moment, HCl and HCl. So negative charge and positive charge, negative charge and positive charge. So if you provide pressure, this molecule will come closer, and dipole interaction will be formed. Dipole interaction will be formed. Okay, children. And if particle has intermolecular attraction force, they will change into liquid, and more force is generated, they will change into solid state. So this is one important property, that it can be easily liquefied. Okay, liquefy, and if you cool, it can solidified also. It can become solidified. Okay, extremely soluble in water. Extremely soluble in water. Yes, if you react HCl with water, okay, it will give you H3O plus and Cl minus, or you can write this reaction in this way also. HCl plus H2O, H plus in aqueous form, and Cl in aqueous form. So it becomes hydrochloric acid in water. Hydrochloric acid in water. Okay, children. So these are some general properties. Okay, so it is nearly a irreversible process. But if you compare with this one, reversible nature also. So do you know what is the dissociation constant value? It is up to 10 to the power 7. You can understand. So what is the value of these products? Very high, 10 to the power 7. Okay, dissociation constant. So it's very high. Okay, children. So high value of Ka indicates that it is high acidic, because acidic nature is directly proportional to Ka value. Okay, children. So more is the Ka value, more is the acidic nature. Up to this, okay? Gas or liquid, HCl. It is gas, children. It is gas. But you can react this gas with water. In gaseous and acidic form, it react in the same way. Sir, in gaseous and in acidic form, it reacts in the same way. No, no. In the rate of reaction, it is different. Rate of reaction, it is different. In rate of reaction, it will be different. Then it will be inversely proportional to basic nature. Then it will be inversely proportional to basic nature. Yeah, it is inversely proportional to, more is the Ka, more is the acidic, and less is the basic nature. Good, Sarabjit Jana. So you are present today, okay? From Sarabjit Jana, I came to, just I remember one point, let me see. 2 minutes more. Okay. Anyhow, one important reaction, children, we have learned so many times. NH3 is a Lewis base, and if it reacts with HCl, okay. So Saptaparna, you have shown no that it is gas, and this is also gas. So this reaction is gas and gas. Okay, we have studied in rate of diffusion also. Okay, rate of diffusion. It will give you white color fumes of ammonium chloride. Okay, okay, children. This is one reaction. This is salt. So acid plus base. Okay, children. Next reaction is, okay, next is aqua regia. Aqua regia. What is aqua regia? Okay, aqua regia is nothing. It is three parts of concentrated HCl and 1 part concentrated nitric acid. This mixture, okay, 3 moles of concentrated HCl and 1 mole of concentrated HNO3. Okay, means 75% HCl will be there and 25% nitric acid will be there. This mixture is known as aqua regia. Why aqua regia? What is the use of aqua regia? Okay, it can dissolve. It can dissolve gold and platinum. So till now, no reagent was there to touch aqua and gold and platinum, but aqua regia has that capacity. Do you know why? How it is happened? This nitric acid playing a role of oxidizing agent, and simultaneously this Cl minus plays a role of ligand. So as soon as nitric acid remove the electron from either gold or from platinum, immediately that place is filled with the vacant orbital is filled with Cl minus lone pair. So they form a coordinate bond. In this manner it happens. Okay, one is removing the electron and making the vacant orbital, and another one is using that vacant orbital and forming a coordinate bond in form of ligand, isn't it? In this way, means this gold and platinums are captured. So you can see the reactions. If Au is there, okay, 4H plus NO3 minus. This is coming from nitric acid. Okay, and these are coming from 4Cl minus. This is coming from HCl. And what is happening? So AU becomes 3 positive charge, children. AU becomes 3 positive charge due to this. And this electron is taken by what? Nitrogen. And N is in +5 form. So it becomes NO, nitric oxide. Okay, children. And this H plus is used by water. This H plus is used to form water with the help of oxygen. Now what this Cl do? This Cl will, okay, 4Cl minus will react with Au and form this type of compound. Au, Cl, 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 Cl like this. So they will form a vacant orbitals are there. Okay, so they will form a coordinate bond, and finally you can write this compound as in this manner: AuCl4 and 1 minus. Because 3 plus charge are here. Already 3 plus charge is generated with the help of nitrate, and 4 minus charge are there. So we have to write the net charge over here, net charge, and that net charge is -1. So did you understand, children? Okay. So in this way, gold is dissolved because any charge is present, no? Now it is in aqueous, means it is soluble in water or in the solution. Okay, children, I think time is there. Just you write the last reaction so that this is finished. Same thing happened for platinum also. So you can write 3 platinum, 16H plus 4 NO3 minus plus 18 Cl minus. See how platinum is captured. Okay, so you will get PtCl6. Okay, whole -2. Okay, it means platinum is in +4. Okay, and NO is converted and 8H2O is formed. So write this reaction, children. So we'll continue tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Till then, have a nice day. Any doubt, please WhatsApp me. I can send you the today's lecture or any lecture you want. You just send me in WhatsApp. I will send you. Any query, any problem. Okay. You can send me. I will send you the solution.